Alright, so this is part 4, I think, of where I'm going to place my traps in my endurance build. So for this one, I'm going to do amplifier A. So just to get it out of the way, let's go to the cross spawn over here. The cross spawn between the north amplifier and this one. And first things first, here are the traps I have, or how many traps I have. This is not how many you need, by the way. This is how much I'm carrying for every amplifier. But let's see, so I have 100 broadsides, 200 ceiling drop traps, 100 electric fields, 25 gas traps, 50 zappers, 25 wall launchers, 50 dynamos, 15 tar pits, 25 freeze traps, 10 wall lights, 60 floor spikes, wooden floor spikes I mean, 100 retractable floor spikes, and then 15 sound walls. Alright, I'll probably leave it somewhere in the description or the comment how many traps you need for this one. But let's do the easy one right here. So if you did this like how I did it, you would have blocked this off. And there's actually not that many traps, it's only 4. We're going to use 2 wall dynamos here and 2 more right here. So the reason I'm not putting any traps right here is because the hotspot spawns right here, and I'm pretty sure it destroys your traps. Like 99% sure. So it spawns more right here, like I think so. Yeah, so it might actually destroy these traps right here, but I'm still gonna keep this wall. So it spawns around here, so when it's gonna get rid of your traps. But honestly, you should be good over here. You got so many traps right here, so many ceiling traps. You got a sound wall, and even without the traps, you would still have a lot of blockage. Like 1, 2. I got a 4 underneath this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's a wall behind it. So 8 structures of blockage. So that should be enough to lead them over here. So let's get to it. So there actually is a spawn back here for that amplifier, surprisingly. So I used to have a wall right here, 2 walls. I just broke them down. So, but anyway, let's get started on this. So what you want is to place a sound trap right here. I guess sound traps are really only going to work at the start of your trap tunnels now. So that's what I'm keeping in mind. Then a wooden floor spike right here, and 2 gas traps. Here and right here. Okay. Pretty simple. Then you're gonna get a mod dynamo. You can place one right here too, but I'm gonna place one right here. So pretty simple so far. Then right here, what we're gonna do is let's do the floors first. No, stupid. So just like the other ones, we're gonna alternate. So 3, 4 wooden floor spikes. I'm gonna stop right here, but don't worry, I'll do the rest, just so it doesn't get too complicated. So 1, 2, 3, then 4 wooden floor spikes. And now 1, 2, 3 of these spikes, just the retractable ones. So from this ramp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The last one. So about 8 floor traps or whatever you want to use. Let's see. And then 2 wall dynamos right here. And the rest of them is just broadsides. It should be about 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright. So 11 broadsides is 12. So from this ramp, we're gonna come up here, ramp, and just get hit, just bombarded by a bunch of broadsides. Right? So this part, you see this waterfall? It's to the right of it, or to the south of it. That's where I ended this part. And now for the ceilings, I'm actually gonna use my ceiling electric field. Normally I don't like using them. Like, I don't like making them 1 tile high, because if you raise it up 1 more, it has a bigger radius. But I feel like right here, they're so much stronger than my gas traps. I feel like it's better to just put them right here, since everything's gonna be going this way, or everything should, since I blocked that off. Everything should be going up here. I want to use my best traps, so ceiling electric fields right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, you can't place anything right here. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we should be right here where the amplifier is at. So let me try to. Right, it's right there. So what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm not gonna place traps right here. I'm gonna run the endurance and see if it doesn't hold up, I'll add extra traps wherever I can. But for now, I'm just gonna put them wherever you can. So this is where, is this edited? Oh, I forgot to reset this. Oh. Below this is where the ramp is at. This part right here. There's a ramp down here. So as you can see, I added a lot of blockage right here. But wherever you can right here, I would place broadsides. Just like that. Okay. And then for the ceilings, I'm gonna do once again do the ceiling electric field. Nothing should be getting back here, so I'm not gonna place the traps yet. Or I'll place these two because smashers might charge all the way back here. But I'm not gonna place this one since I don't think they're gonna beat through here. But where was I? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So these should be all your traps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. About 14 ceiling electric field on your extra amplifier. So right where this trap tunnel, you go forward. You're making keep turning. And then when they walk in here, then where I'll get to that after this. Should look something like this, just ceiling traps everywhere. 2 tiles high up. And now for the floors, once again, anything getting back here is going to be smashes. Or at least hopefully. If you have lower trap durability, maybe they'll run out like halfway, so a lot of things are going to be getting back here. But either way, I'm just going to place... So, from this trap tunnel, from this spawn, I went 1. So from where they walk, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right here. So about the 9th tile. This is a close range, I'm placing wooden floor spikes. So about 2 tiles from the 2 or 3 tiles from the amplifier. That's where I'm gonna do my retractable floor spikes. It kind of glitched. I hope that's just a visual glitch. I think it still attack. But yeah, so about 2 or 3 tiles from the amplifier, you want to use your best trap. And then let's go over here. So I blocked this off. I ended up doing that instead of leaving it open. If you want to leave it open, just know that the only thing really getting back here, or if you don't have amplifier D placed down, and you get attacked from the east side on amplifier C, the one I'm looking at. Some of them might try to sneak around here, so but it's only the little guys, and also flingers try to get through here. So don't worry about placing too many traps right here. Maybe you could put a wall item in the front of it, and maybe like 2 tiles of traps, but you should be good. So let's go to the west side of the amplifier, like kind of the back side. So I ended up doing an anchor point right here. I don't think we really need any traps back here, but just like I said, just in case a smasher does charge through it, I'll go back here. And I'm only gonna put 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So just 8 traps. Simple as that. But right here, I am kind of worried about this. I blocked it off a lot, and I hope it works. But if this doesn't work, this amount of blockage, what I'm going to end up doing is, after my endurance is over, I'm going to add traps like on these walls. And you should do that, because I think if you're adding traps while your endurance is on, the traps don't save. I think so. So I would always just wait until your endurance is done. Or if you want to quit and back out to add more traps, something like that. So I'm going to just leave it like this and put... See, these walls might get broken, so I'm actually going to put 3. 1, 2, 3 broadsides. So that should be pretty good. And I got no ceiling traps here because I'm counting on this not being broken. But anyway, let's go back to this spawn right here. So I'll start right here at the spawn and work my way towards the trap tunnel. So for this spawn, what I ended up doing is ceilings. Originally, I did ceiling drop traps, but since this is my first time doing this cross spawn, I might actually have to switch to something with higher durability like this. Because this is a cross spawn for that amplifier and this amplifier. So I'm gonna switch to something that's higher durability. Just wherever you can. Like, don't place one right here, because actually you can place it just in case they start beating on this. So quite a lot of silly electric fields. We've already used about 40, 44. Right, so just wherever you can, I'll put one right here. And then, yeah. So the second thing, other thing you have to do for the spawn trapping, or you don't have to do this. I just did this because I had the structures. Is I place broadsides on. I'm gonna place broadsides on these of you. Like I said, I have no clue if these are even gonna stay up. Like, they might get destroyed. Right here, right there, just like that. Okay. Now, this one does get attacked by propanes, I'm pretty sure. So I want to have two sound walls, one right here. So if they try to walk on this, like if they're gonna try to destroy that, they'll probably walk up here, stand right here and blow themselves up. So I got a sound wall. I'm gonna use 3 on this one. Sound wall right here. So 2 sound walls to block that path off, and then 1 over here. Or I could put 2. So 4 sound walls on this one, right? So this is their path they're going this way, or from up here. Okay. Now right here, same thing, more broadside spawn or spam. Right here. Now these for sure you do want to put them so they launch the cannonballs towards their spawn. You for sure want to have that one. I'm trying to see. Okay, another one right here. I'm trying to look at where I missed. I am gonna put one right here though. Oh, I'm gonna put a wall dynamo right here. Just in case they try to walk. I don't know if they can actually walk through here. But in case they do, I got 2 traps. And that's about it for the spawn trapping. The spawn trapping, it doesn't have to be completely perfect, because, you know, they're going to die either way. But the most important thing is you get the pathing right. And I think I did it well on this one. It's because I blocked off I blocked that off. So their only choice is really just to go up here. I'm hoping that... So like I said earlier, this path back here, I had it open on my main account, and that's where the flingers went through. I'm hoping that means like the ones that spawn up here, because there is a little spawn by this waterfall. I'm hoping that means these don't try to go around or something, which I ended up blocking off. But just while I'm up here, I'm gonna place 1 trap, 2. You don't have to do this if you want. This should be enough. Just 4 wall dynamos. Just in case. And unlike the north one, I'm not gonna place traps up here. This is more just as a backup in case they do end up beating through that or finding a way over here somewhere. But yeah. Actually, while we're up here, if you remember in one of my other videos, I added this. There might actually be a spawn up here for Amplifier D, so pretty simple. It's just a spawn trap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're making them jump down here, and then from here they jump down, and then they jump into the trap tunnel. So spawn right here near the A amplifier. They'll walk down here, jump down, something like this, and then some. Where are they at? Wall dynamos. Just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lobber shield. And then make him jump down here. Here. Then jump into this trap tunnel for Amplifier D. So I also don't know if this is like, so if you see the crossband between my Amplifier B and Amplifier A, you know they can spawn pretty close to Amplifier B if they attack from A. Like, I'll show you because that was actually kind of a confusing sentence. So this is a cross spawn, right? So if they attack from Amplifier A and they spawn back here, they can actually spawn back here. So it's kind of an L, like this. And I'm worried that that might happen over here too. And what I mean is, just like it was an L over here, they might spawn right here. I'm worried they might spawn right here. So an L, like that. But I'm not sure if that'll be a big problem. I hope not. But regardless, let's do the floor traps. So from right here, actually at the start, I'm just gonna do wooden floor spikes. Just slow them down. Try to, because I think this gives him a 30% decrease in speed. It doesn't say. Oh, slows all enemies. Okay. Right, and then from right here, this is where we're gonna alternate. So 1, floor, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and then 2, like that. So something like this. Floor specs, wooden floor specs at the start, and the other ones retractable floor specs. Okay. And now this is our main trap tunnel for this side. So like I said, really everything should be dying at this point, even smashes, because this is a lot of traps, but you never know. I don't know I forgot what the max power level they can get is. I know they start off at like 70. They might go up to like 100 or something. I forgot, but sorry, I was scratching myself. From right here, okay, actually 2 wall dynamos here, and then the rest of them broadsides. Just broadside spam everywhere. See, I didn't want to do it like this, like just complete spam everywhere, but like there's really no point with the traps. Like the trap change they made, like you can't really use a push trap right here because by this point they're already hit by, they're being knocked around by sound traps, getting hit by those. So I could be wrong actually, because I don't. Wooden floor specs don't count for those 5 like crash control effects or whatever. I don't think they do unless they change it again. But yeah, so they walk in, wall dynamos, they turn right, they go straight, broadsides everywhere. And as for the ceilings, so right here I'm gonna place a ceiling zapper actually. Same thing right here. All the ones that are 1 tile high up right here. For this side, because on the other side I still need the ceiling electric fields, but for right here, ceiling zappers on the 1 tile high ones. And then ceiling electric fields. 2, 3. And that's about it. Alright, this is actually done pretty quick. It's really just 2 trap tunnels, 1 for each side. This one and this one. So let me give you one very quick walkthrough. So I built down from the ceilings, put broadsides. My trap for this trap tunnel is going to be the ceiling electric field because this one's a cross spawn and I want the high durability. Alright, ceiling electric fields, broadsides, and as they walk in, their first couple of traps is going to be sound walls for the propanes to drop their tanks. Put traps on the blockage, and at the start, wooden floor specs just to slow them down. And as they walk in, since you can't really, I mean, I guess you can bounce it off that one, but I like to do wall dynamos right here. Ceiling zappers on the 1 tile high ones, because really smashes are the only thing getting this far. Now that I'm thinking about it, I really hope, I think they changed the, oh man, I hope propane tanks don't like explode right here, because it is kind of compact. They shouldn't though, I really hope they don't. But anyway, back here. Then we start alternating. Broadsides, ceiling zapper, retractable floor spikes, and wooden floor spikes. Broadside to ceiling zapper. Then since they increase the tile of the roof right here, ceiling electric fields for the bigger radius. Broadsides, broadsides, broadsides. Now, at this point it's probably too late to change it if you've already started building this, but if you're worried about the smashes too much, like maybe you think your traps are too weak, you might consider lowering some of these down and putting more ceiling zappers, because that's what does the most damage to them. See, damage 98,000, 20,000, 9,000. See? Yeah, that should be it for this one. I hope I didn't rush it. I don't know how long this video is, but yeah. So just remember. So this is where the blockage is. Even then, you always want to have backup plans. So what I did is I closed this off. So if they do beat through all this, they stay in like their own separate room, you know. And if they do beat through it, I'll come back and I'll re-add traps. But yeah, this should be pretty good. Let me get over here and show you one more thing. So that's this kind of lava shield. This should be pretty good. You don't need to place traps on this like I did on the other one. The other one you might have to place traps for is that one. But I'm not going to place the traps on it yet. But I'll run it one time, and if D does get attacked by up there and it's like this lava shield isn't good enough for them to drop down, I will come back and add the traps. But yeah, so the next amplifier I'm going to build is Amplifier C. I already took it down on my main account too, so I have those structures for it. And then after that one, I'm going to do this one. This one's going to take a lot of time. This one's pretty big. It has 3 spawns. I think that's the most spawns any of them can have, because the northwest one only has 2 spawns. But yeah, hopefully I didn't rush this. But if you guys have any questions, just let me know.